Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ha, Rakakwadash, Mama. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and the elders. Double honors to my elder as well, Aharawan Banyasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. And salutations to the fellow Akim, Atwafium, and children Bunyam that believe in truth and sincerity. It's your brother Athan Allah back to you another lesson, and your Haratazah is edifying. This is spiritual hydration. And I just wanted to give a quick testimony, all right, how I was treated today at the plantation. All right, in this dental office, all right, I'm taking x-rays of a patient, but you know, the mother and the daughter, they can see that I'm new. So the mother kind of was like she was trying to, what they'll call, like, she was trying to Jew me. Like what the 48ers would do to you, you know, like try to sun you or like make it hard for you, you know, to where I conducted the x-ray exams for her, and I told her that the doctor would be in excess and give her a full evaluation in a minute. So I ended up being taken away from that patient, all right, even though I told him to, you know, sit patiently. I ended up going and being chairside at like the next operational cubicle next to their room. And I was working chairside with the doctor as she's trying to prepare a crown. She's sanding tooth down or whatever the case may be. The lady gets up probably like 8 to 10 minutes after that and came to the hallway and was asking for me, like, hey, yeah, some tall guy came and took x-rays, but he left and disappeared. And I was sitting right there as she was walking in the hallway, because she walked in front of my cubicle to have to leave that area. So I just took my mask down and I told her, yes, the doctor will be with you shortly. We were just running thin, as she, you know, there's only one doctor and we're pretty busy right now at the moment. So she spread it thin, somewhere along those lines, roughly paraphrasing. So she sat down, you know, but the way she did it was like kind of rude, you know. She was like being kind of prejudiced, you know, being a prick, I shall say. But lo and behold, I was able to get back to her. And in the midst of it, I was, you know, finishing up her daughter x-rays before the doctor came in so we can go over her treatment plan. She was like asking a lot of questions pertaining to the x-rays that I was taking. She looked at the x-rays and she saw, oh, yeah, you getting your wisdom teeth, pertaining to her daughter. And her daughter was named Sophia, by the way. So she was like, yeah, that's what my name mean. And I was like, yeah, in the Greek. And the mom just like completely, her face, her countenance changed. And it was like, oh my, most people don't even know that. And it was the highlight of the day, as she was partly confounded, you know. And only NIGGAs, you know, in their perspective and their eyes, that can know information like that would be the Hebrews, right? Who've done the study. All right, who goes into the etymology of words, you know, and translates the translations from the Hebrew and from the Greek. As we know, the Old Testament was derived from the Hebrew and the New Testament was derived from the Greek. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20, going into Salakia, 1 and verse 20, going into the term Sophia. And this is out of the Hebrew, but it even highlights that what is feminine, right? And later on in the Greek, we're going to get wisdom again to show you that it means what? Sophia from the Greek. But this is wisdom. This is Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets, right? You know, she crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates in the city. She uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge, right? This is the knowledge you want to get ultimately. Because as the Lord told us, man, he's going to give us a tongue, all right, that wisdom, that knowledge, that the adversary cannot gainsay nor resist. And it just brought like a condemnation to her prejudice today, you know, on the intellect of, hey, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord that was issued out, because that's ultimately where we get it from, you know. But we go into this term wisdom here in Proverbs 1:20, and that's why we teach on the highways and byways in the chief place of concourse, because the Lord instructed it. That's where the church is, where two or more are gathered in his name. So you have to know the Lord's name, and you should be in the chief place of concourse on the streets, where people can see you, can hear you as they're doing their daily duties. But this is from the Hebrew.
Strong's H2454. Chochmoth. Chochmoth.
Meaning wisdom.
And
but that's
form
from the Hebrew.
Just below that, Chachmoth. Chachmoth.
Chachmoth, right? But it's feminine. A feminine name, or like a feminine noun, which a noun could be a person, place, or thing. But let's go to the New Testament and find Sophia. All right. I want to get the book of Matthew, chapter 11. Salakia, bear with me. I got an ink spill, so I gotta. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 11, and verse 19. That's what I wanted. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, behold, a man gluttonous and a winebibber, a friend of publicans and sinners, right? And that's how they look at us, you know, like in IGGAs, we ain't supposed to know shit, you know. He wicked, you know, but as the scriptures say, man, no servant is greater than his master. It continues on, but wisdom is justified of her children, right? Wisdom is justified of her children, man. All right, and the children this wisdom belonged to is the Israelites, right? It's Matthew 11 and 19. We go into that term wisdom here in the New Testament, which was derived from the Greek. It goes into the G4678, Sophia.
Strong's G4678, Sophia. Sophia.
And that's ultimately what we have, you know, the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Sophia, wisdom, broad and full of intelligence, use of the knowledge of very diverse matters, right? And it starts with what? The spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, all right? And then everything else falls in place, man. This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 15, and Yahweh Ratazah's lesson was edifying. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. All right. And that's just a clear point. All right. Dealing with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the Urim and the Thummim. All right. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the truth. The adversary shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. But Shalom, Hapatah, and DT8. Until the next one.